It's crazy to think that all this used to fit in there. That's what hoarding does to you. So the way I curate my movies is MCU, Disney, and then Pixar, and then a little bit of Star Wars. This is Ryan Gosling movies. Not all of them. Christopher Nolan movies, then Tarantino movies, DC movies, and then my Criterions, because these are the same quality as these, definitely. And then the rest is just alphabetical order. So yeah. The X-Men trilogy, Spider-Man 3, Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America the First Avenger, The Avengers, X-Men Origins Wolverine, X-Men First Class, The Amazing Spider-Man, Thor the Dark World, The Wolverine, Captain America the Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, The X-Men Days of Future Past, Avengers Age of Ultron, Captain America Civil War, Deadpool on 4K actually. I just have the Blu Ray slipcover on it. Look at that, whoa. Doctor Strange, X-Men Apocalypse, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Logan, Thor Ragnarok, Avengers Infinity War, Captain Marvel, Avengers Endgame, Black Widow, Spider-Man No Way Home, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 on 4K, Deadpool and Wolverine on 4K, Thunderbolts on 4K Steelbook, Fantastic Four on 4K, The First Steps, G-Force, Enchanted, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, Pirates of the Caribbean 2, Dead Man's Chest, Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tell No Tales, Tangled, Bolt, Brother Bear and Brother Bear 2, McFarlane USA, The Lion King 2019 4K, Frozen 2, Toy Story 2, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, Cars, WALL-E on 4K, Up, Toy Story 3, Finding Dory, Cars 3, oh no, Coco, Toy Story 4, Onward on 4K, and no, Inside Out 2. And in Star Wars Revenge of the Sith on Steelbook, Star Wars episodes 4 through 6, and Star Wars The Force Awakens. First row done. Criterions now. There's some Criterions among this collection, but I just don't have space for him here. Barry Lyndon, Blood Simple, Come and See, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, Drive My Car, the composer signed it actually, EO, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Harakiri, Jackie Chan, Police Story and Police Story 2, Midnight Cowboy, Night of the Living Dead, No Country for Old Men on 4K, Onibaba, Parasite, Perfect Days on 4K, Raging Bull on 4K, Repo Man, Stalker, Triangle of Sadness on 4K, and Uncut Gems. Now, it's time for the same quality of films, if not better. The Lego Batman movie, Superman the movie, Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut, and Superman Returns. Green Lantern, definitely. Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition on 4K. Zack Snyder's Justice League on 4K. Wonder Woman 4K. Aquaman, Shazam, Birds of Prey, and the Fabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Wonder Woman 1984. The Suicide Squad on 4K. Black Adam 4K. The Flash 4K. The Batman 4K Steelbook. This is so cool. Superman 4K. And now Tarantino. Reservoir Dogs 4K. Pulp Fiction 4K. Kill Bill 1 and 2. Death Proof. I just bought this in Mexico, that's why. Inglourious Bastards. Django Unchained. The Hateful Eight. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Now, the best director ever, Nolan. Insomnia. The Dark Knight trilogy on 4K. Inception. Interstellar. Dunkirk, Tenet, and Oppenheimer. Barbie on 4K. Oops. The Big Short, Drive, First Man 4K, La La Land, The Nice Guys, Song to Song on 4K. Time for the regular collection. For ease, I just took out 9 already. 310 to Yuma, 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi, 300, 500 Days of Summer, 1917 4K, 2001 A Clockwork Orange and The Shining, 10,000 BC, Ad Astra, Adaptation, Alpha, Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel, Ambulance 4K, American Made 4K, American History X, American Psycho 4K, American Beauty, Argo, Armored, The Angry Birds movie, Anchorman, Anyone But You, Apocalypto, Arrival, Apocalypse Now, The Artist, Avatar, Avatar The Way of Water, 4K Steelbook, and Avatar Fire and Ash, 4K Steelbook, Back to the Future, Better Call Saul Season 1, Breaking Bad Season 1, Baby Driver, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, Big Hero 6. Some Disney stuff is here too because they couldn't fit up there. Belle, Beauty and the Beast, or Beauty and the Beast, The Black Phone, Black Hawk Down, Bring Her Back. Is it on 4K? I think so. Yeah, it's on 4K. The Bridge on the River Kwai, Birdman, Boyhood, Bullet, Come On, Come On, Civil War on 4K, Cloverfield, The Conjuring, Coraline, Crazy Stupid Love. Oh, that belongs up there, but there's no space. Creed, Creed 2, Crash, Cowboys and Aliens, Cure. See, it belongs up there, but yeah. Children of Men, The Cursed, The Darjeeling Limited, Darkman, Dawn of the Dead, Deja Vu, Despicable Me, Despicable Me 3, and Dirty Dancing. Die Hard, Die Hard 2, Die Harder, A Dog's Purpose, Don John, Dune, Dune Part 2 on 4K Steelbook, End of Days, End of Watch, Escape from Planet Earth, Edge of 17, Eddington on 4K, I think. No, it's just Blu-ray. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Elvis 4K, The Evil Dead 2, Ex Machina, Eyes Wide Shut, The Fablemans, Face Off, Fargo, Fear and Desire, Freebirds, Frequency, Flow, Friends with Benefits, The Fighter, Finding Neverland, Fracture, another Ryan Gosling, Fool's Paradise, oops, Foxcatcher, Get Out 4K, Gladiator 4K, The Godfather, A Ghost Story, Godzilla, The Graduate, Criterion, Gone Baby Gone, Gone Girl, Gone in 60 Seconds, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Goodfellas, Good Luck Chuck, Guns Akimbo, Hacksaw Ridge, The Hangover, Part 2 and Part 3. I'm running out of space. The Harry Potter 8 film collection, Heat, Hereditary, The Holdovers, Horrible Bosses 2, How to Train Your Dragon, The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2, The Hurt Locker, The Humans, Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs, Ice Age A Christmas Carol or Mammoth Carol, Ice Age Continental Drift, It 2 film collection, Immortals, that's wrong, Incendie, The Incredible Burt Wonderstone, and then I took this out for ease, The Informant. The Island, Jack Ryan, Shadow Recruit, J. Edgar, Jeepers Creepers, John Wick Chapter 4, Kickboxer, Kingsman, The Secret Service and the Golden Circle, The Kingsman in 4K, Kick-Ass, King Kong vs. Godzilla, Kung Fu Panda 2, Last Night in Soho, Les Samurai, Legend of the Fall, The Legend of Zorro, The Lego Movie 2, The Lighthouse, Lost Highway, Criterion, Life of Pi, Looper, Lord of the Rings 3-film collection, Madagascar 2 and Madagascar 3, Mad Max Fury Road, Man on a Ledge, Maleficent 4K, The Martian, Maze Runner The Scorch Trials, Maze Runner Death Cure, Megamind, Midsommar, Milk, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, Steelbook, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, Mission Impossible Fallout, and Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 4K. Minions Migration 4K. Why is it the other way around? I don't have time to fix it. Mortal Kombat, A Most Violent Year? Yeah. Movie 43, Mr. Peabody and Sherman, The Mummy Trilogy, Night at the Museum. Ow, my arm hurts. Nightcrawler on 4K Steelbook. Now You See Me, Now You See Me 2, Nope 4K, Nebraska, Nosferatu 4K, No Escape, The Northman, Oblivion 4K, Out of the Furnace, Oliver and Company, Over the Hedge, The Purge 3 movie collection, Pain and Gain, Pan's Labyrinth, Phantom Thread, and Pacific Rim. Pitch Perfect, Peter Rabbit, Pinocchio. There's nothing holding them back. There's nothing behind there, so I have to be careful. Predator, The Polar Express, Percy Jackson, The Lightning Thief, Percy Jackson, Sea of Monsters, Perfect Getaway, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish 4K, Quiet Place Part 2, Rambo, The Forever Purge. Oh, that's supposed to be done there. Okay. Public Enemies, Punisher, Planet 51, The First Purge. Oh, come on. Okay, guys. I'm sorry. Ponyo, Replicant. My arms hurt so bad. Rise of the Guardians, and Room. Okay, now we're done. Rocky 4, Rio 2, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and War for the Planet of the Apes. The Revenant, The Road Warrior, Rain Man, Rango, Real Steel, Santa Buddies, Santa Claus Trilogy, Saw 4K, Spiral 4K, Scarface, Schindler's List. I missed one. I did not miss one. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World 4K, Sex, Lies, and Videotape, 7, and Shrek 2. Shrek, The Final Chapter, Shooter, Sicario, The Silence of the Lambs, Slumdog Millionaire, Shutter Island, Smokin' Aces, The Smurfs, Social Network, Sonic 3 4K Steelbook, Southpaw Steelbook, Star Trek Motion Picture. This is one of my least favorite movies of all time. Star Trek Motion Picture Trilogy, and Star Trek The Final Frontier, Star Trek Into Darkness, Star Trek Beyond, the SpongeBob movie, A Sponge Out of Water, Superman Red Sun, Sucker Punch, Tango and Cash. Talk to Me 4K, the Terminator 4 film collection, Terminator Genesis, Till Death, Tears of the Sun, Top Gun Maverick 4K, then the best movie franchise of all time, Transformers 7 movie collection, all on 4K, and Transformers 1, Titanic, This Is the End, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3D, Trespass, Waterworld 4K, and Watchmen. Here's TMNT 2, by the way. We're the Millers, The Wild Robot 4K, The Witch, The Wolf of Wall Street, The World's End. I can't grab them. The Whale. Whiplash 4K. Universal Soldier. V for Vendetta. Yogi Bear. Zodiac. And Zookeeper. Now, these are just like miscellaneous stuff that doesn't fit anywhere. James Bond collection. No Time to Die. Jurassic World 4K 5-film collection. Twilight Saga 5-film collection. This one's cool because my screenwriting and my film production professor co-wrote this movie, which is really cool. Last Black Man in San Francisco. Taxi Driver. I don't know what this is, but it was really cheap. So I bought it, and I don't know what it is. Friday the 13th, the complete collection. I've never seen a single one, nor do I really care to, but it was really cheap and it looks cool. Universal Classic Monsters. Like, it has the Wolfman, Invisible Man, Dracula, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Frankenstein's, Phantom of the Opera, Bride of Frankenstein, and The Mummy. That's cool. I have some stolen Redbox here. Ford v Ferrari. And Bohemian Rhapsody. Here's my CD collection. Dirty Dancing. The Lion King. Linkin Park. Hybrid Theory. Queen 1. Scorpions. Blackout. The Making of Meteora. And Bohemian Rhapsody. Film soundtrack. And also Stranger Things Season 1 and Season 2 on Blu-ray right here. Now my DVDs. Pi, 12 strong, 13 going on 30, 17 again, the 15-17 to Paris, 40-Year-Old Virgin, 300 The Rise of an Empire, 3,000 Miles to Graceland, Aha the Movie, Army of Darkness, American Pie 2, American Wedding, American Reunion, American Gangster, Amores Perros, Ant-Man, Assault on Precinct 13, Apollo 13, Aristocats, Armageddon, Babel, Bambi 2, Batman 4-film collection, Barnyard, B-Movie, Bedazzled, Behind Enemy Lines, Ben Still, Tropic Thunder, Zoolander and the Heartbreak Kid, Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2, Blade, Quadrilogy, Blast in the Past, Braveheart, Breakfast Club, A Bug's Life, Catch Me If You Can, Chicken Little, and Chicken Run. Click, Cinderella, The Clone Wars, The Count of Monte Cristo. This is one of the most underrated films of all time. I love this so much. Crimson Tide, Dark Blue, Date Night, The Departed, Desperado, Dinosaur, Doctor Strangelove, Doubt, Aragon, Eurotrip, Exodus, Gods and Kings, Friends Season 1, Friends Season 5, The Family Man, one of my favorite movies ever, The Fast and the Furious, Ferdinand, Fight Club, Forrest Gump, Four Brothers, Freaky Friday, From Dusk Till Dawn, Fun with Dick and Jane, Game Night, Gangs of New York, Ghosts of Girlfriends Past, Glen Ross, or thanks Ty, The Green Mile, Hachi, A Dog's Tale, Hard Target 2. This movie review got me 17,000 views. Why? The Hills Have Eyes 2, Home Alone, Home on the Range, Horrible Bosses, Hot Shots Part 2, Hostage, Ice Age The Meltdown, Ice Age Collision Course, Indiana Jones, The Raiders of the Lost Ark, Insidious Chapter 3, John Wick Chapters 1 through 4, Jeepers Creepers 2, Jack and the Giant Slayer, Cyborg, Death Warrant, Double Impact, Universal Soldier 2, I think, Knockoff, Hardcore, and The Second in Command, Jackie Brown, Lionheart, Lethal Weapon 1 through 3, Lethal Weapon 4, Mad Max, Legends of the Guardians, Little Miss Sunshine, Lone Star, Meet the Parents, Meet the Fockers, Magnificent Seven, Miami Vice, Mr. Nice Guy, Monster, Monsters University, Men in Black Trilogy, Memento, Mulan 2, Napoleon Dynamite, Nightmare on Elm Street 1 and 2, The Notebook, The Nut Job, Oceans 11, 12, and 13. Open Season, Office Christmas Party, The Omen, Once Upon a Time in Mexico, Old School, The Passion of the Christ, Penguins of Madagascar, Payback, Panic Room, Pirates of the Caribbean, At World's End, Pearl Harbor, The Prestige, why is it backwards? Police Academy 1 through 4, Pompeii, Red 2, Robin Hood, Rush Hour 3, Revolutionary Road, Queen Rock Montreal, Scary Movie, Shanghai Nights, Shrek the Third, Shark Tale, Sicario, Day of the Soldado, Signs, Simpsons Movie, Sixth Sense, Spider-Man 2, Star Wars 2, Suicide Squad, Subservience, Swordfish, Say It Isn't So, True Romance, Taken, Taking Lives, Take Me Home, Total Recall, and Troy. Lastly but not least, The Perfect Murder, We Own the Night, Vampire's Kiss, Valiant, Winnie the Pooh, Word World, Vacation, Winnie the Pooh, The Wild, Wedding Crashers, and Zoolander 2. Whew! Also, I have Cars 3, Driven to Win, Halo 5, Injustice 2, Injustice Gods Among Us, Xbox 360, and into Transformers games on Xbox 360. But yeah, that's my collection thus far. There is still more to come. Where am I going to put them? No idea.